Kensington, not Carrington. With a K. That's right. He probably checked in this morning. I'll wait.
I'm almost ready. How about you?
In a minute. He did. He did. That's great. Thanks for checking. No, I don't want to ring his room. I'm sure I'll run into him sooner or later. Thank you.
Hey, slowpoke. I'm all set to shush the slopes. You better shake a seat.
I'll be ready before you can say slalom 30 times.
Slalom 30 times.
Well, we are in business. Our man checked in first thing this morning.
Kensington?
Who else?
Come on, wait. I want to hit the slopes right now.
You got it. As soon as I leave the senator, a copy of his very own tape.
Felicia, the trial is over. Our hands are untied. Let me get you out of here. And I'm going to turn Roy Chamberlain's life inside out in the process, I promise you.
Felicia? I lost my Chinese checkers partner. Would you like to play with me?
Chinese checkers?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I can't. I'm sorry. Thanks for asking.
Maybe later.
Yeah, maybe later.
Well, why not now? I mean, you don't look like you're doing anything.
Oh, yeah, I know it looks like I'm not doing anything, but I am. I'm getting ready for my session with Dr. Leonard. And I'm very nervous about it.
You should be. Nervous, I mean. Because Dr. Leonard will decide where to put you.
Put me? What do you mean?
Well, what wards you're to be assigned to. Just pray you don't get put in with a really disturbed patient.
Oh, well, that won't happen because I don't belong here in the first place.
No one thinks they belong here.
Just have to convince Dr. Leonard that my story is true.
Good luck.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Are you Dr. Leonard?
Yes, nice to see you.
Oh, glad to meet you.
What would you like me to call you?
Well, I don't have a nickname, if that's what you mean. You can call me Felicia.
Felicia. That's a very pretty name.
Oh, thank you.
Please, sit down. Now, tell me about you. Why do you think you're here, Felicia?
I'm glad you asked me that, because I don't understand why I'm here myself. I mean, I'm sure everybody here says the same thing. But I have to tell you, I saw Ryan Chamberlain stab his wife to death.
First, let me assure you, I've studied your case history very thoroughly, Felicia. And I was impressed.
You were?
You provided such a wealth of details to back up your story. Unlike most people who make up stories that seem to come out of thin air.
So you believe me, then?
Hey, Uncle Mac.
Oh, hi, Robin.
What you reading?
Transcripts of Felicia's trial. I'm trying to find something that Chamberlain might have said that'll prove he's lying.
Any luck so far?
No, not yet. I'll get that. Hello?
Is this Max Scorpio?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
Someone who thinks he can help Felicia Jones prove her story.
And what makes you think you can do that?
Easy. I saw Ryan Chamberlain's wife the day she was murdered.
Well, tell me something. Who in the hell are you?
My name's Nelson Seeger, and I'm from Texas. And that's just for starters.
Texas is a very big state.
Right. But lucky for you, I was in the right part of Texas at the right time.
Where are you calling from?
Port Charles. I read about Felicia Jones' trial for the first time in your local paper. I saw your name in the article, and I looked you up in the phone book.
So you say you saw Chamberlain's wife?
I believe I sat right next to her at a hotel bar in Mariposa only hours before she was murdered.
Well, why didn't you take all this information to the authorities?
Well, I called your DA's office, but they gave me the runaround.
Yeah, well, if Jessica Holmes, the prosecuting attorney, had anything to do with it, it doesn't surprise me.
Then I saw your name in the paper, and I thought I'd give it a shot.
Well, I'm glad you did. It's the first break I've gotten. But listen, I'm going to need some more specifics.
Sure.
But I want to do it face to face.
Fine with me.
Look, I'll be at the Outback Club from 4 o'clock on. Meet me there. Well, now we're starting to get somewhere. Robin, if this guy's telling the truth, that means the Chamberlain's wife was in Texas when Felicia said she saw Ryan kill her.
And this man saw her?
Yes. Look, if it checks out, I'm sure I can dig up the evidence to prove that Ryan killed his wife.
I can't believe I'm so happy that you believe my story, Dr. Leonard.
No, I know the truth when I hear it, Felicia. Now, do go on. You say this Dr. Chamberlain was manipulative. How?
Well, there's so many examples. But primarily, he would manipulate situations to make me seem delusional.
Give me another example.
All right? He broke into my apartment, claiming his love for me, and then he denied he was ever even there.
Strange.
I'm telling you the truth, Dr. Leonard. You do believe me, don't you?
Yes. What you say, this man is a very clever, calculating individual.
Clever enough to kill his wife and get away with it. That's why the only witness to the murder is standing right here. And as long as I'm here, nobody can talk about the murder.
You poor girl.
But there's something you can do about it. You can go to the judge. You can tell him that Ryan is the one that belongs here, not me. You would do that for me. Wouldn't you do that for me?
I'll do one better. I'll make some calls to the governor first to prepare the way.
Thank you, Dr. Leonard.
Time for your evaluation with the psychiatrist, Felicia.
I'm having it right now, Dr. Leonard.
Bert. Shame on you, Bert. Bert's a patient here. And he's been here so long, he thinks he knows more than the doctors. Look at me when I talk to you, Bert. Thank you. Let's go.
Felicia, I believe in you.
Little bombshell, can you?
Well, I'd rather be dropping this little gem on his pillow like a chocolate mint, but I guess the front desk will have to do.
I just hope you know what you're doing.
And making sure that you and I get to own an airline. Still partners? Partner?
Yeah. I just wish for Jenny's sake there was some other way to convince Kensington to get his Senate committee to approve our deal.
Trust me, there isn't one.
What about presenting our case on its merits?
I did that already. And look where it got me.
Yeah, but maybe we could do it together. Let's invite Kensington out for drinks. And then maybe the air here in Sun Valley will help us work a little magic. What do you think?
I am holding all the magic we need right here. You see, this is a new political order. The high and mighty of Washington are all fair game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize that having an affair with a minor is worse than committing sexual harassment?
You just better hope that Kensington realizes how serious you are about exposing him and comes through for us.
All right. What's really bothering you?
I just wouldn't want the information on that tape to go public.
You're full of surprises.
I am?
Yeah. I'm surprised that you're so disturbed about having to expose Jenny's affair with Kensington.
And you're not disturbed by it.
No.
I don't believe you.
You and I both know sometimes you have to play hardball. Excuse me.
I have no problem playing hardball. I wouldn't be your partner if I did. But this isn't about business. Kensington isn't the one I'm worried about hurting.
No one is going to get hurt. Just so long as Kensington cooperates. And you know he will.
Yeah. I just wish there was some other way.
closing this airline deal isn't the only good thing to come out of this tape.
No? What's the other good thing?
It got us together. Whoever put that tape in my car, God bless him.
Well, what do you think? Do you like it?
Jennifer, I love it. I can't believe what you've been able to accomplish in one day. It's amazing.
I loved every minute of it.
You know, I tell you, maybe it's good luck. Tracy kicked me out of the EOQ offices. You know, I like this place better. Besides, I got to spend the whole day with you, didn't I?
I hope my brother agrees with you. He's paying for half of it.
Hi, Paul, Jenny.
Yeah.
Richard Halifax. We met at the spa opening.
All right.
Hi.
Jenny, I've got to pay you a compliment. I really loved your design. Kind of reminded me a lot of the spas that I saw in Europe. You really did a nice job.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
It's my pleasure. Actually, you can thank me by getting Paul to rent me a space here. Paul, I understand you and Bill designed Pier 5. I admire your vision. I also understand you have a couple of spaces empty. I'd like to rent one.
Well, we're getting top dollar for our space. You'd probably do better downtown.
Well, frankly, Paul, I'd rather pay top dollar and be right here. Kind of like the view. Oh, by the way, how is, Ned Ashton?
Why do you ask?
Well, the toe-to-toe you had with him at the spa opening, that was the highlight of the whole evening.
So glad you were entertained. So you'd like to see some office space, huh?
Well, tell me, how does it compare with this one here?
Same layout, same design, same carpeting.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, who did your decor?
Actually, that was Jenny. She seems to be able to work miracles with a short period of time.
Well, Jenny, if I put in my order now, would you be able to decorate my offices?
Is that a job offer?
Is that a yes?
I would be delighted to decorate your offices. In fact, I could start right away.
Listen, the lease here is subject to approval by my partner, and he's out of town. Sorry.
Well, Paul, I like to think optimistically. And besides, with Bill's sister doing the decorating, I think any fears that he would have would just disappear.
Mr. Halifax, listen,
Look, I'm still at the Port Charles Hotel. You get that lease over to me in the morning, and then we'll take care of that. And Jenny, I'll be in touch.
Okay. Now, there's a man who doesn't take no for an answer. Oh, his job would look great on my resume.
Look, Jenny, I know you need the work, and that's all great, but I'm not so sure William's going to go for it. He has reservations about Halifax. You know that.
No, why? I mean, what would he have against him?
He seems to think that he had something to do with the theft of his painting.
No, I can't believe that. What do you think?
I don't know. I had him checked out out of curiosity. Seems okay. Good family, Harvard. Big player in the business world on that.
Well, then I don't know what Bill's problem is with him, but I'm not going to worry about that tonight because Bill's been a mystery to me my whole life. Right now, I'm just very excited to have a new job.
If you're happy, then I'm so happy.
Come with me home, celebrate.
Is that an offer?
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Oh, my.
You're pretty
Tell you
fast.
what, I'll take care of the food if you open the wine.
Okay, for the guest of honor, we have a nice Chardonnay and a nice Sauvignon Blanc. Which would you prefer?
Guest of honor?
We're celebrating your burgeoning career, are we not? Jennifer Eckert, rising new star in the Port Charles design world. Worker of decorating miracles for such high-powered businessmen like Hornsby and Halifax. Should I continue?
Of course. I'm insatiable. Or have you noticed?
Jennifer, you deserve every compliment that you get. You know that.
You know, when I'm with you, you make me feel like my whole life is opened up.
That's because it is, Jenny.
Don't make me believe it when you say it. It's so different than with Ned. You know, I showed him one of my spa designs once, and he studied it, and he handed it back to me, and you know what he said? He said it was nice.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, yeah, coming from Ned, that's high praise, believe me.
Let's not talk about Ned. How's that food?
Are you ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready.
Wait, you get the primo bite
This gives a whole new meaning to the term finger food, I suppose.
We don't mind my finger. Wait, can I have it back?
your success.
Thank you. Paul, I want you to know something. It wasn't just my career I was talking about before. It's you. You know, you've brought something to my life that Ned almost made me forget. You make me believe again that I am worth something.
Glad, Jenny. I'm really glad.
You guys are great.
Senator!
Well, 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 it's a small world.
I should say.
You remember my business associate, Julia Barrett? Senator Kensington?
Pleasure to see you again, Senator.
Pleasure. Oh, excuse me. Senator Brewster, Senator Bartolo.
Nice to meet you.
Congressman
Nice to meet
Winter.
Ned Ashton. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Everyone exhausted, I presume, from the inaugural ball?
you. Oh, yeah.
Believe it or not, I was working all week.
My kind of senator.
Ned's a big supporter of ours.
Oh, yeah. Tell me, is Mrs. Kensington here?
No. Business trip. And environmental legislation that needs to be ironed out.
Oh, excuse me. Off to the slopes, huh?
Well, you couldn't have picked a better environment.
Gee, I could say that to my business associate, couldn't I?
But luckily, I don't have to worry about being reelected.
Why don't I see you guys in the dining room?
Good idea. Good idea.
Nice to meet you.
Listen, Ned, I'm doing my best to get that airline bill passed through, but I can't guarantee results.
Well, I just happen to have a little something here that will help inspire you to work a little harder. Listen to it.
I don't want to wait any longer.
What?
I want you to make love to me now.
Are you sure?
With all my heart, I'm sure.
Just let it ring, Jenny. Don't answer it, okay? Just...
I can't. It's like thinking out of a friend. Hello?
Thank God I tracked you down.
Why are you calling me?
Your husband is using that tape to blackmail me into passing some legislation.
No.
Jenny, you've got to stop him.
No, I know that Ned means what he says, but there's nothing that I can do.
Work your wifely charms.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. Ned and I are separated.
What?
Ned walked out on me when he found out that I'd lied about what happened between us.
Well, you better figure out a way. Because you'll go down with me if that tape is ever made public.
You don't understand. I mean, I have no influence with Ned. There is nothing I can do.
Listen, your family was well taken care of to keep our little secret. So you better figure out a way.
Felicia, despite what you think, your former marriage is not irrelevant. The divorce could very well have affected all your subsequent relationships with men.
I know where this is leading.
Oh?
The prosecutor made it sound like I stabbed Ryan because I was bitter about my divorce.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's preposterous.
But you did, as you said before, love your husband very much.
Of course I did. Frisco and I had a beautiful baby together. But people get divorced all the time. That doesn't mean they're going to go out and stab each other.
You know, Felicia, we'll get to the root of your problems a lot more quickly if you stop resisting me.
I don't have a problem.
Sometimes the greatest obstacle to getting well is admitting that you need help.
Excuse me.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Oh, the other way around. Nelson Seeger, Mr. Scorpio. I recognize your voice.
All right, thanks for coming by. Seems like we've met before. Did we meet in Texas?
Oh, I don't believe so.
Oh, well, listen, have a seat, please.
No.
Ah, what brought you to Port Charles?
Oh, my company sent me. I'm a troubleshooter with a petroleum company.
I appreciate your help.
Oh, well, I had to follow through. An innocent person may be paying for a crime she didn't commit.
Yeah, so look, you say you saw Chamberlain's wife. Where was this?
Mariposa. I was having a drink at the hotel bar, and this woman sitting next to me seemed real agitated, taking big gulps of her drink.
Could you describe her?
Oh, about medium height, kind of thin, reddish-brown hair, mid-30s.
That's what Felicia described. Anything more?
Well, the woman and I started talking. She was also staying at that hotel. And, you know, one thing leads to another, and the next thing, she's telling me that she believes her husband is having an affair.
Husband's having an affair, a dime a dozen. I need some more specifics.
Well, I'm getting to that. Well, she told me that she was on her way to confront the other woman. And then I heard her ask the bartender for directions to a place called the Hacienda.
Nelson, let me buy you a beer. A couple of beers. Here you go. So were you there when she left?
Yep. She even said, "Wish me luck."
What time was that?
Around 6 or 7.
Well, that computes. Felicia said the wife showed up about a half an hour later. It's about 30 minutes from Mariposa to the Hacienda.
Yeah. So far, so good, right?
There's just one problem. When I talked to the hotel clerk in Mariposa, he didn't remember anyone fitting that description checking in at that time.
Well, she had an overnight bag with her at the bar, so I guess she hadn't checked in yet. Well, that's all I got to offer. Well, I hope this will help get Felicia acquitted.
Listen, wait a minute. You got a card?
Oh, sorry. I don't have one with me. But I'll give you my local number. Here you go. Boy, Felicia's sure lucky to have the late Commissioner Scorpio's brother on her team.
You're just in from Texas. How did you know I was the late commissioner's brother?
Oh, you must have mentioned it.
No, I didn't. Nelson! You were at the trial. What the hell are you trying to pull?
So tell me, do you have any memory of when you first realized that you couldn't remember the past?
When I woke up from the hospital, I could remember why I was there, or how I got there, or why I was even in Port Charles.
But you found out soon enough.
Mm-hmm. My friends filled me in. But I did remember Maxie.
Maxie?
Yes, she's my daughter. I remember her from the moment I saw her at the daycare center. I don't know why. Mind works in strange ways, doesn't it? I guess it's just a mother's instinct.
You're right. It's not as random as all that. Even amnesia has a pattern, Felicia.
Does it?
A person either recovers very shortly from amnesia or never regains their memory.
Guess I was just one of the lucky ones.
Your case is unusual.
Witnessing a murder is unusual.
And you're convinced that seeing a murder is what brought on your amnesia.
No. I'm convinced that the drops that Ryan was putting in my drinks is what brought it on.
There is no such drug, Felicia.
Mm-hmm. I know what happened.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm sorry you don't believe me, but I know what happened.
I believe you believe there was a murder.
I wasn't hallucinating.
Could have been a delusion. Part and parcel of your present delusional state of mind. I also believe that you fabricated amnesia as a cover.
What? Why would I do that?
I believe it was easier for you to pretend that you couldn't remember anything than to face the heartache of a failed marriage.
I'm telling you the truth.
And when you could no longer sustain your
why don't you
amnesia,
believe me?
obviously acted out your tremendous hostility toward men by with the one man who was courting you at the time, right?
I'm telling you the truth. What do I have to say to you? I don't know what else to say. I'm telling the truth.
All right, Felicia. I'll help you. Please take Felicia to the second floor. I'll let them know she's on her way up.
Why the second floor?
We'll talk about it later, Felicia.
That's where the extremely disturbed is, isn't it? Isn't it? That is.
All right, come on.
Isn't it?
Kensington doesn't understand that I am the last person in the world that Ned would want to listen to right now.
Look, maybe Ned is playing chicken with Kensington. He's bluffing, right? We don't know that. He's waiting for him to fold.
What if Kensington tries and fails to pass the legislation that Ned wants?
I don't think he's going to blame him for that. Look, what good would it do? What would it achieve for him to go public with that tape now?
Satisfaction.
What? What?
This has almost as much to do with revenge as it does with business. Ned said that I made a fool of him in Kensington's eyes. I'm sure that he's not even going to think twice about exposing us.
Right, I almost forgot. He's a quarterman, right? Jenny, listen. This isn't going to be easy, okay? Look, I just want you to take it one day at a time. Okay?
One day?
Yes.
Paul, I feel like my life is always changing from moment to moment. There's more lemon chicken left if you're interested.
No, look,
I mean,
Jenny,
I thought we were celebrating my burgeoning design career, right? Well, here's to nothing.
Listen, okay, look at it positively. All right, the senator is not going to lose his seat, okay, in the Senate. All right, now listen to me. He will do something to redeem himself, to save his reputation.
Paul, he asked me for help, like he was powerless.
He said that?
No, but I could hear it in his voice, and there is not a damn thing that I can do about it. Look, Ned is going to expose me in my affair with the senator. I am never going to be able to live this down. Ned is not going to rest until he ruins my whole life. Everybody else was laughing at me.
No, they weren't. Giggling, maybe.
Oh, well.
Maybe a chortle. One or two chortles.
Well, you sure know how to make me feel better. Thank you.
There we go. Oh, I got you.
Okay.
There we go.
Ow, ow.
You know, I don't think you worry about your reputation as a skier. I think you just have to work on getting on and off the chairlift.
Oh, shut up. Oh, it hurts.
There you go. It's just a twisted ankle. There we go. Nothing to worry about. In fact, I predict that you'll be back on the slopes first thing tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and the bunny hat.
Well, you'll just have to wear a mask so no one will recognize you.
I ruined your whole afternoon.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
With this ankle, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make it to the slopes tomorrow.
Well, if you can't, I'll just have to keep you company. We'll just have to stay in bed all day long and make love. Watch CNN.
No. I know how much you like skiing. I don't want you to miss it.
You're right. I've skied all my life, and it's definitely in my blood. But, this trip has already been worthwhile.
I hope that canary you ate doesn't spoil your dinner.
Are you kidding? A little canary only increases my appetite.
Ned, do you really think Senator Kensington is going to cooperate? I mean, he's a very powerful man. He may not exactly submit to your offer.
Well, I think he'll definitely put up a fight, but he'll fold in the end.
What's so amusing?
I'm just recalling the look on his face when we ran into him. I'd give anything to see his expression when he listens to that tape. What's wrong?
Nothing.
I thought you liked my business style. It's strictly business, baby. You know that. We're winners.
Yeah. Winners.
What the hell do you think you're doing, wasting my time like this?
I was only trying to help.
You call feeding me lies about seeing Chamberlain's wife helping me?
I'm not your enemy.
No, you're a sick, disgusting case of a human being that, what, you sit in courtrooms and listen day after day to people's tragedies?
I was just trying to save Felicia from jail. I try to help all the pretty girls in trouble that I see in the papers.
You're sick. I should call the cops on you.
Go.
Get the hell out of here. Come on, get out of here. Outback.
Hi, Uncle Mac, it's me. Did that man show up?
Yeah, he was here.
He's still there?
No, he left.
So did you make a breakthrough?
Look, I'll tell you about it when I get home.
All right.
Fine.
See you then.
All right. The only way out.
Mac, are you sure you want to do this?
Of course, I'm sure.
It'd be a big sacrifice for you. You'd lose your freedom.
We'll worry about that later. If it keeps you out of jail, that's all. That's good enough for me.
Really?
Felicia, I can't stand the thought of you being behind bars.
Is running really the answer, though?
The only way out. Think of it this way. You'll be with Maxie all the time.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
All you've got to do is say yes.
All right.
Then you'll do it.
I'm terrified.
It's all right. You'll be free. Just keep thinking that.
I could always count on you, couldn't I?
Always will.
Felicia! I thought you were never coming back. So forgive me for finding a new partner. What took so long?
I had to go up to the second floor after my evaluation.
The second floor? Does that mean you'll be staying there?
Mm-hmm. I remember you said it was the worst.
I don't know why I said that. I'm on the second myself.
I know. We're going to be roommates.
You're kidding. Well, that's great. Oh, look, there's Joan. I want you to meet her. Come on. Joan, meet Felicia. Felicia, Joan. Joan, this is my new friend. She'll be my new roommate.
Are you Dorothy?
No, I'm Felicia.
I knew you were coming. Don't you recognize me? I'm the Wicked Witch of the West.
No, I'm not Dorothy. I'm Felicia.
Oh, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Neither.
Well, you have to be one or the other.
No, I don't.
What about your little dog, Toto?
No.
Remember?
I don't have a little dog.
Yes, you are Dorothy. Yes, and you have stolen my red ruby slippers, and you're going to pay for that, girly, girly girl. Yes, you are. My ruby slippers, I want them back. I want my ruby slippers back. Well, you will pay for girly, 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 girly girl. I said my ruby slippers are the best in all the world, and you can...
Why didn't you tell me?
I couldn't. And then when you showed up for dinner here...
How convenient.
Ned, come on, you're hurt and you don't know what you're saying, all right?
Damn right I don't know what I'm saying. You've told me so many lies, I don't even know what to believe in. First, the miscarriage, then the identity of the father. You told me it was some kid.
Well, how was I supposed to tell you that it was a U.S. senator? Huh? Who's married? Who has a family?
Jenny, I'm your husband. All right, how could you not tell me?
I was afraid that I would ruin his whole career.
His career? What about our marriage?
Of course, our marriage, honey.
Well, Jenny, you've certainly come a long way from the virgin bride I thought you were.
Ned, you've got to understand, I was 16. I didn't know what I was doing. Believe me, I wish that none of it had ever happened. But it did. Come on, I'm begging you, just forgive me, okay?
Can't you understand? It's not about what you did when you were 16. It's about what you did in our relationship. I cannot live with these lies.
Ned? What were you thinking just now?
I was just thinking about how I would like to throw my skis into the fire. Who says you have to ski on a ski vacation?
Not me.
When there's so many other things to do.
Name one.
Make love.
Name another one.
Make love again.
Name another one. Name another one.
I'll sit down.
Jenny, I think better on my feet, all right? I wonder how Ned would react this time if I was just to bust him up a little more, huh? What do you think
If that's
about
what
that?
you're thinking, I really think you should sit down.
Look, I know that's not how you handle this stuff. Look, I'm not going to let Ned get away with exposing you, all right? I promise.
That's a beautiful thought.
Look, it's for real, Jennifer. I said I would stop Ned, and I mean it.
Paul, you have always come through for me. But I'm afraid this time is different. There is nothing that you or anybody else can do to stop Ned.
That's where you're wrong, Jennifer. I know just exactly how to handle Ned.
How?
You let me worry about that, okay?
Hello?
This is the operator. Will you accept a collect call from Felicia Jones?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Robin, it's me.
Hi, Felicia. How are you doing?
Well, this place is really no better than prison. In fact, I think it's worse.
Felicia, I wish I could help you.
I just want to get out of here. Can I talk to Mac?
Well, he's not here right now, but you'll be very happy to know that he's working on what sounds like a very important lead.
Oh, really? How important?
Oh, wait a minute. That's him right now. I'll let him tell you himself. Hold on, okay? Felicia.
Felicia, hi.
Mac, is it true? Do you have a lead?
Look, I did. It didn't pan out. Sorry. Felicia? Felicia, you still there?
The doctor thinks I'm completely delusional. I have to get out of here. I know I'm not, but if I don't leave, I'm going to lose my mind.
Felicia, listen to me. You hang in there, all right? You've got to be strong. Be strong for Maxie and me, will you? Look, I'm doing everything I can to get you out of there.
You gotta prove it. You gotta prove that Ryan killed his wife, because if I stay here much longer, I'm gonna lose my mind.
This afternoon, it's not a question of black or white, it's a question of